Hi, welcome to Pandora's Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Aquarius for the month of August 2015. Please remember to check your rising sign and your moon sign. That will give you information on the energies that you will be dealing with, so you can, get more info on that. So let's start with this reading, Aquarius. You have in the challenge position the Nine of Swords, then in reverse. Now, the Nine of Swords, let's look at it like this for a moment. This is a card that talks about being concern, having worries, perhaps being unable to sleep due to this worry. And out of all the cards here, it's the only card that has your element, Aquarius, which is, the source is the element of air. And it also means that the worries are in your head. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean that there is a physical connection, a real thing that is threatening you. Many things, the worries have to do with you going over in your head, some issue going over and over and over again, and worrying you sick about this. Now, in the reverse position and in the challenge position, I would say the focus for you in the month of August is going to be leave this worry behind. Yes. Trying to just move past the situation, because sometimes it can also be a little bit the depression. Yeah. And to do that, the tarot is saying you need to focus on work, because you have in the center of the reading the Eight of Pentacles. This is the card of the worker, the work, the artisan. Also, this is someone who has the tools, the abilities, the knowledge to get the work done. This is someone who has done a lot of work, but he's still doing even more work, and he still has to do more work. And there is like a contraposition between the element of air, the mental things, and the coins. The coins is the earth, the material things, the tangible things. So the tarot is saying you need to focus on work, you need to focus on doing things that, focus on what's in front of you, focus on the material things, the tangible things. Even if you're not working, focus on doing tasks that are tangible, like, I don't know, cleaning up your closet or cleaning up your house, or just doing stuff that, there are tangible, there are physical, that you can also feel, I would say, proud of, that you are proud that you achieved this. So it could be a moment where you're coming out of a depression. That's something. Also, another thing I wanted to say before I forget, it could be that you are trying to launch a business, some kind of project, and you have been doing a lot of work, and you're worried that you're not going to get it finished, get it done by the time you want to get it done. So you have been worrying sick about it. The problem is that when you worry, you're still in your mind and you're going like the hamster wheel, and you're going over and over and over that, and you're not doing what you have to do. So stop worrying, or try to get out, it's easy to say stop worrying, but try to get out of your head by focusing on the material. If it is things that you have to do to launch a business or something like that, make a list of all the things that you have to do. I have to do this and this and this and that, and then you can just do that and cross it over. Do that and just cross it, so you can feel like you have accomplished things. And this will pay off. This type of detail work will pay off, because you have in the help that you're going to receive the Seven of Coins. This is a card that represents reaping the fruits of your labor. Yeah. This is something you have nourished, you have taken care of, and finally it's given its fruits. So it really goes hand in hand with this hard work here. If it is a business, it means that you're finally getting a payback. You're finally reaping some resources, some financial benefits. Now, the month of August is going to be a game changer for you, Aquarius, because part of the Tower is a card that talks about big shakeups in our life, the big changes. And, it's also a card that talks about tearing down old structures, things that no longer serve us, there are actually, restraining us. It's also a type of change that usually comes from an outside source, because we have the tower and it's being hit by a lightning. So it's an outside thing that comes and shakes things up. It's not usually, the thing about this card is that usually we have been staying in a situation, familiar situation, for way too long. And the universe is sort of, universe, God, whatever you name it, comes in and says, you know what, you have been staying in this situation for way too long, and if you're not going to change it, I'm going to do so. And they just shake us up. So in the end, it's a change for the better, even if at first it's a little bit scary. It's probably, it's not unlikely that you have been anticipating this change. Yeah. And that's why you have been worried. When sometimes we start to feel the change is coming and we start to worry. Instead of actually doing something, we start to get concerned and worry over this thing that is, we feel it might happen. What the tarot is saying, you know what? Yes, the change will happen, but you need to focus on the material stuff, on the tangible thing. And, it will pay off, like I said before, because you also have the Four of Wands as the outcome card. This is the card of home stability. This is the card of feeling like your home is your safe haven. It's also the card of your family helping you out. Yeah. So it could be very well that this family helps you out of this situation, this stressful situation. It can also be that perhaps if you're building your house, at first you thought, you were worrying because you didn't know if you had enough money to finish the house, but you suddenly realize that you can get some extra incomes, take on more shifts or something, and you start to have more money to build this house. It can also apply to people getting married, because this is a card that portrays a wedding. Yes. So there's always a lot of stress going around planning a wedding and getting married. It's also something that changes our lives. So the thing is that, again, regardless of how this actually plays out for you, for each and every one of you Aquarians, the tarot is saying, get out of your head. To get out of your head, you need to focus on the task right in front of you, and that will give you stability and the capacity to build a place that you will call home. Okay. And also you have and build the foundations, because the Four of Wands are a foundation. The Four of Wands is like the pillars, and upon that you put a roof, that you will call home. Is that sort of feeling. So I hope, Aquarius, that this is helpful. I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos, and I will see you in the reading for next month. Bye.